Hello everybody and welcome back with another video. We're here with something a little bit more different, and yes, I am currently playing American Truck Sim while I make this video. I like this game. You can't tell me any different. You're not going to. Trust. I don't know what freaking gear I'm in though because I'm not using the UI, but anyways, this video is going to be more about, you know, where I sit with the world today. And yes, this is a gaming channel. Yes, it's meant to be fun and all that stuff. I promise I'm having fun. I'm just like kind of having a real talk in the background while I play this game. I know this isn't a usual game I play. I usually main on Dead by Daylight or some Roblox game with Onion, or just something along those lines. But the real me is more of a this type of person. I like driving sims. I like boxing and stuff like that. I'm not big on the really hyperactive games anymore. I used to be one of those people who would sit down and play Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2019 all the time. um I would sit down and I would just have fun, have all that energy in me. And that's something I wanted to talk about today. Is the older you get, the more life gets just ah, it's weird to explain. Like life just gets more settled, I guess. And I'm speaking that from a standpoint of I'm looking back at everything and all that stuff. Everything is just now seeming more childish the more older I get. Not like with like the jokes I make or anything like that in the friend group, but just people in general are so foolish in the country I live. Like I know I'm a little bit behind on things. But I heard about the ice thing like the other day, and dude, that like I don't even know what to think about that, dude. Like, and I don't want to put my public opinion out there for the internet because I like to stay neutral with people. I don't like to argue about things or anything like that. I have to keep my own opinion to myself because everyone's got their own, and I don't think it's right to argue over something that someone thinks. I think we should all just get along, and we're all humans. We all have our own opinions. We are who we are. But at the same time, dude, this country that I live in, it's getting worse by the day. And I truly I don't know exactly what to think. Something else I wanted to talk about. I'm healing very slowly. Um, Back in 2023 on November 4th, my dad had passed. And yes, I know I'm making this about me again. It's just it's how I cope. It's how I get past things. And I don't exactly make this a everyday thing where I just sit down and I vent and I do all this stuff. I want to share it with you guys because truly YouTube, Twitch, acting, boxing, all the stuff that I'm actually into, I really love. I really like all the things I do, and I want to make sure that that people know that I'm doing okay. Because with the way the world is it really a sin to just sit down and let other people make sure that you're okay? That sounds crazy, but you know, that's kind of how I see it. Things anymore are just too much. But yeah, back in 2023, my dad had passed away from cancer, which is a very rough thing. I just want people to know that I'm doing okay. I'm getting better as time goes on, which, yeah, I know I keep making excuses why I don't post, but that's just mostly from like depression and stuff, dude. Because I don't want to do anything. I want to sit in my bed all day, like set up my table, my desk, and just play video games and do literally nothing with myself. But, you know, I'm starting to find a purpose. I'm starting to find something. I'm gonna go this way. I don't like that red car. Um, but I'm starting to find more purpose in my life every day, the more that I get by it. And, you know, it just takes the simple things. It's literally what we was taught in school. It just takes one thing. Oh, frick. It just takes one thing at a time to, you know, get over some really hard things. And that thing for me was just pushing myself to discipline myself and, you know, work on myself. And as crazy as that may seem, it worked. I'm happy with myself. To the people who don't want to do that stuff, do that stuff. It doesn't matter if you want to do it or not. You will feel better about yourself and you will do good. And regardless of whatever you may think, whatever like pain or thing that you've gone through, just get past it the best that you can. Think about what the goal is going to be. You're gonna struggle, but it'll be okay. I struggled. I'm here. I'm okay. Yeah. I like I've been through a lot. I never talked about it because I didn't want to put that onto other people. I'm just trying to be a good person and help other people out because that's truly what I want to do on YouTube, on Twitch, through acting, not really through boxing. I'm basically ruining other people's career if I ever get a win in that when I do start doing matches and stuff. Um, but yeah. And then the next really major thing in my life was my ex. And I'm gonna be completely honest, no, I'm not over her. I still struggle with admitting that because I want to say that I am, but truly I'm not. Am I going the right way? Yes. I hope. I should turn my UI back on. Um, but yeah, it's just it's something I still struggle with. I know it's kind of silly to say that most people they move on within like weeks. I can't do that. Like that is so mentally exhausting. I don't understand how people can do that. It's crazy to me. And to sit down and think that she already moved on. She cheated on me. Fun fact. And I found out really late, like after we broke up. And I still think about that night. How I felt like I was in the wrong when I know for a fact I wasn't. And I still sit down and struggle talking about that thing because I don't want to. Like I want to be able to deal with it myself. I don't want to put people through that. I'm not over her because I cared a lot. And, you know, moving on now, I realize I'm a good person. I realize I'm an amazing person in today's world. I stay neutral. I keep my opinions and thoughts to myself most of the time. That's just because I don't like to argue about things. I like to make sure people are okay, and I will say that to the end of the earth because I genuinely care about so many different people in my life. And like, oh my gosh, it's so relieving just, you know, talking this out with myself and hearing what I have to say. Even though it's just talking to myself, dog, I don't care. Y'all can say what you want to say. I know it's a gaming channel. I know it's meant to be fun. I had some douche 3 years ago comment on the video where I posted that my dad had passed, and I still remember it clear as day. He was like, "This is a gaming channel. Can't post this stuff." I'm like, dude, it's not specifically a gaming channel. Go screw yourself. Like, it's my channel. I can post what I want on my channel. You have no say about it. Screw off. I want nothing to do with the fact that you think you have rights to that. To my ownership of this channel. Which I appreciate that he had something to say about it. Cause I just look back and laugh on it now because, you know, it doesn't bother me anymore. And that's a thing about growing too. And I guess it's kind of the topic that I was going to talk about. I didn't know what the topic is that I was going to talk about. Heck, I can't even talk half the time because I'm so, like, dumb. I can't form, like, coherent sentences half the time. Like, I'm so brain rotted nowadays, it's insane. But genuinely, I don't... I don't know how I've done what I've done, or how I accomplished what I've accomplished. But dang it, I'm gonna share it with you guys the best that I can. I stopped caring about the process of getting there. I would do whatever it would take to get to where I needed to get to. And it got to the point where I did it without having to worry that much. And that felt so good when I started being able to do that. And I have no one really to thank more than my mom and my best friend, because they have stuck with me through this entire thing. Onion and my mother. Chance and my mother. I don't know if he wants his name on there, but, you know, I'm just going to say it because he's an amazing guy. And he's been through a lot of the same thing, and, you know, he's like a brother to me. We owe each other's life, basically. And it's insane to think that, but I might as well be insane because I'm not going back on that statement. I appreciate everything that people have done for me, and the new friends that I made through acting have been so good to me. I love everyone that I've kind of just talked to and, you know, kind of made acquaintances with. I have someone who I play Dead by Daylight with on a regular occurrence now. And it's an amazing thing to have friends outside of my friend group. It's an amazing thing to be able to heal after all of these years, finally. And I just want you all to know it's worth it. And yeah, I know, I'm just ranting. I don't care that I'm just ranting. My topic was growing. There you go. There's the video topic. We're talking about life. This is the dream. I don't care how many subscribers I have. I am enjoying it. It's gonna reach like 40 people at most, maybe. But yeah, no, it feels great to talk about this by myself in my room to a screen while playing an American Truck Sim game. By the way, American Truck Sim is such a good game, dude. Like, I didn't realize how good of a game it was until I really gave it a try, like, beginning of this week. So, like, the first, maybe? I don't know. First or the second. I think it's Wednesday right now. Sorry. Getting some water in me. But, anyways, yeah. I don't think I have anything else to talk about, but, you know, if I ever get on the topic of doing this again, just, you know, give me things to talk about, guys. I would love to, like, sit down and rant with y'all and, you know, help you guys and not just myself. That's, like, my main thing. I want to be able to help other people and not myself most of the time, which is not exactly the most healthy thing, but who the frick is grow? You guys can't see it, but I have Steam notifications on, and some dude named Grug just got online. But yeah, if you guys ever need help with anything, just contact me on Discord, or just leave a comment down below on something I can talk about, and I'll give you my best advice with it. And yeah, I know I'm turning this into like Schlatt's Daily Slap, which that series alone has helped me through so much. I'm very apologetic for lack of content, but the best thing that I can do is just be here, do the things that I love, and do it the best that I can with the things that I got. My last statements of this video will be the monster, not monster, the Monster energy drink, the shocking, oh my gosh, English, holy, the shockingly smooth electric blue. Those ones are my favorite. So I don't have a PO box, but if you want to ship me some, I'll put in my addy. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. That is a sign. Okay. Well, okay. That is another one. Okay. That was wonderful. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, just leave a like. That's the best that you can do. Frick you, dude. I had him on earlier. Yeah, leave a like. Comment down below if you want me to talk about a certain topic, and I can give you my best at it. I ran on and got it for like another 10-16 minutes, about 17 minutes. I don't know why I keep rambling on. I like the stuff that I'm saying right now. It's not like we're way past the topic of growing. Like we're just screwing around at this point. But anyways, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna be here with some Minecraft content soon. We're doing the Deceased Craft stuff. Probably upload that after this week. Probably on Monday. I have an audition on the 21st, which will be fun. So yeah, life's great. Might be crappy, but the way I look at it, we are very lucky to be here and very lucky to have the things that we are. We're much more fortunate than people around the world, anywhere, whether it be homeless, people who don't have access to the internet, unfortunate people, just we on the internet watching this right now are honestly, okay, I need to stop. I do this every freaking time. Like, I talk about these things, and I don't shut up. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Audio, stay safe, and of course, love y'all, and yeah, goodbye. Oh, gosh.